Yeah, so right now we are live, and this is my party. He's Ima, Nidindi Ima, Mimidindi Patrick, PB Century. Yeah, so we are going to discuss something via El Coso Ghana. Say a better topic. Obia Kebi. So this is our topic. When they choose religious freedom versus school rules, the landmark case against Wesley Girls SHS. Yeah, but so yeah, I'll start from my brother Ima. He will enlighten or throw some light on or no what he understands and what he knows. Let's start from his end. So Charlie, let's go.
All right. I think say um, the first thing is that Obianim say Ghana is secular state.
Yeah, Ghana is a secular.
Yes, we assume that there is no one particular religious entity. It takes precedence, and I say a supreme or Ghana. It's the best over here. Ghana Muslim say
Pacho kasa no mane kwasro kakra ba e.
Monteve Casa Neo.
Yeah,
Say
percent.
yeah, na me say Ghana is secular state. It's the MPP, no one particular religious institution and they take precedence as it become dominant over the other. It's in fact to the Christian religious sect and Casa Omuna Ghana. Though Ghana is predominantly Christian,
Yeah,
in fact, say about 60 or 70% of Ghanaians are Christians.
Christians. Yeah.
But then social independence day celebrations now, they making sure say we recognize all the dominant religious institutions, the traditionalists, the Islam, and then that of the Christianity.
I mean, there's one about traditionalists. Mostly, no, yes, I know a lot of things, but you continue, you better
Uh,
get it to that
because
place.
the Ghanaians are they are also still within the traditional
Yeah,
religious sect. It is a basana. Who say Christians na edi kan na say they are or recognize them because even the constitution does not actually recognize any religious institution say we are say and say. From that premise no, we understand that say in it here. But then say obi school and I say obi na juma. Na say oka say adwuma we and our school we are a Christian or we are an Islamic or we are a traditionalist company or institutional. That means say onipa na ote no na recognizing in that way. Obi
yeah,
obeji obi no. They observe the right to be able to instill the principles of that particular religious institution or no eti no.
yeah.
But say public there, untumi beka say ebia eye Christians in Kwana, Islam in Kwana, you be follow more principles.
Yeah.
And today is another premise. It is a share incident where now I say Wesley girls, maybe they are taking them to court, and then all of that. Na man for say, Argentina, Omobane, Islam, the Muslim students from practicing their own activities and other things now. First of all, I was so bizarre. I say Wesley girls no, a school bang, and on what foundation? And I yet say Wesley girls. We all know that Wesley girls no, and near Islamic principles they see Wesley girls. We all know that near traditional principles they see Wesley girls, but it's
Exactly.
based on some Christian ethos and as a principles. We are here they see Wesley girls. Until Oko Wesley girls are, you do what Wesley girls tell you to do, and answer what their principal or teachers tell you to do, because even principal and teachers no, they are going by a particular laid out rules
Yeah.
Yeah, Presby Methodist.
Presby Methodist.
It's Oko Honoma. Me call Presby, me am Methodist. But then when they are holding Christian service, I Presby Methodist near to him, sir. I have to get up.
And sing.
I have to get up and follow because before they be to Prempe. Now was say, me who say Prempe a Christian school, na Presby Methodist. Say me I shouldn't have selected it. Maybe I'm a choosy Anglican school.
Yeah.
Me choosy why I know say where I'm going to. This is what their rules and regulations are. So when I go there, I have to respect them. If they give me the opportunity to practice my own religious activities, that is a right they have afforded me. And it's Ghana, not Ghana, you permit me to spit around. Not US for my investor, and I call US. Now US can say you can't spit around that. I was saying me obey the rules. And you go and go to the US, now me spit. I can't take them to court and tell them that. And now, me Ghana spit. I didn't know about US. I cannot spit. Imagine someone who has gone to Dubai and UAE. There are certain things that you cannot do over there because Omono is built on.
Even them, no, they are flexible. Dubai is flexible, but you can't smoke. You can't do a lot of things there.
You can't do those things.
Alcohol, you can't drink.
You can't do them. You can't. It's the culture almost say go and tell the authorities that, oh, I am from US. US, we have not banned weed. It's me back on my why are you avoiding or preventing me from smoking? To watch baby. You get it? So likewise, take me to an Islamic school. Now, I may choose me schools no Makofa Islamic school and no them at all. Now, first thing, over Islamic school, what were you thinking about? And the Oko Islamic school no more can say, yem pneuma won't take scripture union. Who are you to take them to? Even you won't even think about it.
No.
You won't even think about how got scripture union.
Exactly.
And why is it that Omumuba Christian schools they expect that the things they will not be doing in their Islamic school, they are expecting the Christian institution to be doing the same thing for them. I know, say, Prempe say Christian school, but then Fridays they allow. So you're Muslim.
Even in my school,
you can go to the mosque.
Yeah.
But me say any Islam and I say into me mosque school more mosque school more. But then they open the gates for them to visit their mosque or even pray. It's this is a balance. And on my finding of they've established a balance. Say, okay, because we have Muslim students here, at least because we are a tolerant and a public school, we have allowed say these other religious students, they can also do certain things. But beyond those things, you can't force them to do other things that you expect them to do because say you are a religious, you are a Muslim. How many Christian students and a far Islamic schools?
Even in TIMAS, just as you said, they tolerate a lot of people. Sana Akoyo, mostly TIMAS, they don't worship there. Or more better said, go outside. Why? Because TIMAS was founded on an Islamic basis. Exactly. Every school piano, just as you have been saying, you've said earlier, every school piano or more, they found it based on something.
Yes.
You know, Methodist came from Anglican. I am an Anglican. Methodist, some hymns are so common. But me choose schools, I decided to choose Kumasi Anglican. I want to be cool because I knew, say, my foundation and everything is built on Anglican. So I'm gonna make me related to. You get it? Men call Methodist, though we are all Christians, though, but I'll not go to Methodist. Ebia, no my believe in. Believe in. they came from us, though, but entiasie bi ni nuoma bi a omo ne ye nyepe wo ho no na ma omo to omo. So if me person me according to my religion or my faith, I should just stick to this. So now they are trying to say the Methodist school no and Emma Islam and grow enja Methodist faith na. No, it can never happen. So as to say TIA mass, what mean for a Christians in dominating? No, that is not an Islamic school anymore. So exactly, I get your point.
Because the fact that people are saying that most of the argument has been that there should be any discrimination, we should be religiously tolerant and all of that. The first thing I was also want to say, the school allowed you, a Muslim, to even have access to the school. The first thing, they have been very tolerant. It's not discriminate. Into the same education that they provide for the Christians now. They provide the same education to you, the Muslims. Exactly. But if or more religious practice now, that is where the issue is. But I'm not focusing on the fact that an education, it doesn't matter religion. Yes, because me call classroom, I want to me Methodist or classroom, I want to me Presbyterian or classroom. Go to mass, now students know class, they don't teach them those things. But outside the classroom, where you have to go for religious activities, there is a particular kind of principle students, which is their Christian foundation. That's where we need to focus on. So we say, any school, when they see school, the school wasn't built by Wesley Girls, was it built by the government?
No.
It wasn't built by the government, but the government now a partnership to make it a public open school for everyone to come in. To say, I may be a Christian, now my team is private school. Now my cousin, your friend is a Christians in Kwan. People might feel that is discriminatory. So what I'll do is that I'll open it up to everyone to come in. But Obama, you're quite sorry. Sundays, you're quite sorry. You're say, but you're Muslim, I will allow you to go out and perform whatever you are supposed to perform. That is good. That is fair enough. But a man Muslim, and be override it, and be overshadow, obedient. Because send me can I to me for Christian activities and overshadow TMS from say building Islamic. It won't happen. It won't happen in that way.
It shouldn't be so even because the dinner that's on the crown it stands for something. Yeah.
You should have selected an Islamic, equally Islamic good schools. Now I call them. TMS. Then you go there. You know that, they will not allow me at all. Maybe they allow me with certain kind of rights, but they may pay me full right to perform my full religious activities. Then you look for another school. Then take your child.
Exactly.
Then you take your child there because some of the arguments now I'm for making.
They are talking about human rights and all that because we feel like everybody has that right. It's a public school. Everybody can go in there and everybody can do anything. Now, you and I, you go school or Hindu full school near Koi. Am I lying? We want to, but we cannot go there and tell them, say, this is what we want. Yes. We went to school, the two of us, we went to school in India, in a typical Hindu style, and you go school. Yeah, but I remember there was one time, was it, also department or more a program be or I has a fanfare be no more. The first year, it means my lighting some gods be or honey. Everybody has to stand up. Meet me as well because I'm a Christian, I will not obey. No, I have to obey. Yeah. I have to obey. So you follow these principles near you, just respecting each other. That one is key. for that one, you cannot say, oh, because my religion is different from this person, I should not. In Ghana, it has been here for a long time. Say, Obia respect each other. It's only in Ghana now. Obehu a Christian now. Wapake a car Muslim mosque and him echo sorry them. Only in Ghana, and I will say Christians and Muslims are so open. They do things together. So I say elsewhere, it's not like that. Even in India, the Hindus, we saw the friction between Hindus and Christians there. It's not there. And Pakistan near you. So we are just hoping say Ghana will not get there like where other places like even Nigeria here. Because of this normal, we just have to understand ourselves. But you should not try to overpose or just oppose.
Yes, a point now, I just want to chip in this. You mentioned respect. One way we can be religiously tolerant. I bit to Martinez welcome each other is respect.
Yes.
Respect the other person's religious activities and answer principles. The way a Muslim will not expect me to insult their prophet.
Allah. Yes.
It's the same way you should accord to someone else.
Yeah.
You get it? So if I go into a Muslim school, I give them the respect.
Exactly.
If they come to my school, they should be giving that equal respect to me, rather than expecting that Omomo the enemy impose me. But I think that the question I am missing here, say the question we are supposed to be asking is that are they educating them to follow Methodist way or maybe Presbyterian way? No. Education
it's a Western education.
It's
a Western education, and 3 years, just 3 years can't eradicate the Islam in you. I don't think so. And 3 years cannot eradicate the Christianity in anybody.
No. And it's not like they are indoctrinating them. Say they are classroom also a teacher in the house. I don't think that's happening in the classroom, except say Sundays in never white sorry.
Yes, you have to
say that's it. Me your prempen. I had Muslim friends and all me dormitory. On Sundays anopa you front to sorry.
Yes, it has been there everywhere.
As a white as a sorry. Yes, sorry, but every they all can
auntie.
Fridays school say go to your mosque.
In camps like this, they gave them some small space to worship.
Yes, we are both respecting each other.
Yeah,
and that will make everyone to be tolerant with whatever we are doing. So anything I'm starting with the fact say secular, it's Muslims and dominating and are Christians
dominating. No.
And
even the traditionalists, it came to meet but we've ditched and now nobody is talking about traditionalists.
Yes. What's the deal, David? Have you ever seen a traditionalist insulting Christians? Say, yeah, what say, but have you always realized when our preachers are outside, they insult them?
Exactly.
So in this way, you are not even respecting the other people.
And the other people, there are also other people. They will tell you, this you are worshiping a prophet. You are like Obiane Nedie. Yes, you ever catch so Islam is this, not that, blah blah blah. That normally there, I think so Obiane need to go, because it has even within the Christian faith, you get people saying, oh, Catholics, they worship bosom Mary, blah 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 blah, all that. So Obiane there two differences. Oko Roma, just do what the Romans do.
Do what they do.
Me call Hindu for asasisui. Me call omo besom omo bosom na. And I say, yeah, omo kwanya say dey bia no mo som say you. You just respect, you sit down, not say you are paying reverence totally to them. because Hindus, they were not forcing us in India to worship
No,
their
no, no, no.
gods. Samson will be also force, but if you are within them, you have to obey. Just obey
Yes.
and go.
Respect them.
Some
He said
of
they-
you some.
So said you're okay. Who's there? You should buy book I used to be cancer. He said, Francis Lobis I used to say, Sisi and the Sun Yakopo. And romance no suit yes. So, should we obey the Romans by paying the tax? Till Tinyansa used to the mom or say, Ofa Quen na offer, pointing the dasso. A emperor nana tida coiners. It's fanadia command. It's pay the tax to the emperor and give what belongs to God to God. So give what belongs to Caesar, and give what belongs to God. It is a ukura method is for as a school. Give what is there, what is due them to them. Give it to them. Almost say a home akura. So ura honoma, ura someone's institution.
Yeah.
They said me rob bank. Bank they say I shouldn't use a phone. Don't use a phone in the bank. Mr. Mafna, grab bank one. I have the right. Human
It's
right.
a public space. The word they use, public space. So one gets to the bank, then use the phone.
They use the phone.
What with security zone? You say I have the we don't use the camera, blah blah blah. So it's a public space. May you see?
I'm going to use the camera. Go and use the camera and see. You see, it's almost making arguments now. Anytime that as almost per se, I say, I say money member. I say money member. The idea Bema Beya, the amount for be lashing up at the dinner table. When a woman does it, no one seems to want to talk about it. That double standard.
Yeah.
It's a double standard. Say Christians go yes, I see we. But if a Muslim does it, no one wants to talk about it.
Yeah. For the traditionalists, we love them because for issues they say near them.
Aye.
Some for needed. Papa.
Because what they will go on the papaya conform. The papaya conform. No are committed this school. Or call it not say. Munjamin I'm in shrine.
No. Obi amount to shine with
Mountain shrine or honor. Obi amount shrine or but they would expect that some Muslim they should allow them to do it.
Yeah. Wouldn't be now no because we went to an Hindu school near the well, if you are Hindu some kakra afolo. It is a say no. Some more a year. We can also decide say a Hindu for no yeni make me Hindu picture. We can also decide so Charlie say no. You also have to see a Hindu school temples or Ghanaian schools. Because back in cars, my workers, there was one guy Shiva. I knew him back then. And I'm saying cars. He was Shiva or a Hindu, but he's a Ghanaian. But Oba cars, well, just nibi bia to or near Ibia. Sorry, obey so, we obey so. So, and also, I understand they have said the right in it, you build the temple, and I say, making some a yibi mamma consumana. Oh my gosh, Shiva, oh my gosh, not watch and say Shiva. No.
Now, one thing about democracy is we allow majority to have their way, but we respect the minority view. It is a whole Anglican school. The majority, we deem that the majority is the Anglican people.
Oh, our network is misbehaving right now. The network now shall say misbehaving. But this is, I think, a constructive analysis is the best for us. Because now, no, the way a normal call Ghana, no, and you can see the way be a headache. Because if you must offer the year politics, most of the Muslims offer the year politics, and some Christians too are using it for politics. Even in our parliament, you could see, sir, the honorable education minister, he's a Muslim. He has spoken about this. And in favor of who? Because of where he's from. No, we shouldn't try to say, because me a Muslim, me a Christian, me a say, it's ebia how to play something, no, say, yeah, bias or something. No, we shouldn't be biased. We should be straightforward. We should know what we want, what we are going in for. Because I've seen some, there are a lot of Christians in our parliaments, judiciary, elsewhere, baby politicians. They are all getting involved in this. And Muslims, we are politicians, they're also getting involved. Say the yes, I know most of them will use it for politics because most of them are stating, say, President Mahama, Ebano, he says, he will make some provisions be for Muslims in schools and other places. You know, Dr. Baumia said it also. So now, those who were also for Baumia are saying, say, especially those who are Muslims, say, oh, Baumia can't, Baumia baya, ebia kasanoma we, bruhaha we, all these things. No, we shouldn't do it that way. We should seek for a way, a better way to make sure, say, yes, stay in Ghana here peaceful. Ghana is not going to be like Nigeria, where Misaka and Nami be on TV. So you see some Muslims firing guns at Christians, and Christians also trying to kill Muslims, all because of religion. And religion, I don't get it. Are we fighting for God or fighting for our own interest? Well, personal interest now fighting for. So also God, your God, no to me. Then let that your God come. But I say yes, I don't know if they are different because Allah, we believe He's the same God. If not, some are the same. Why do we have to? A normal way, like a whole lot of issues about Ghana. It shouldn't be so. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but this is how it has to be. Yentna seseni atna sedano. No obianto relate to obi. Oko haye the race. Oko haye the race. Then we move forward. I know Ghana cannot afford to lose our peace because of religion. Religion. Yenya bibia onko say religion. Religion is so kwana nye dia. Nimni edu nyina nye dia. Yena namo de ejaguo. Yena namo de ejaguo. It doesn't make sense. Africans, we just have to rise up and know what we want. We should call for development instead of schools. The school say no. Most of the schools there are no better infrastructures or amenities there. There are a lot of schools there are washrooms, baby omoda, mudi, and no more koso or not the best. It's so bad. It's so bad. But you see people fighting for all these things. Society. You're free in the bedroom as Ghanaians. Maybe there at least I've got an opportunity as now many guests earlier on. Only near school in India. Yes. And these people are not related though. But you can't impose whatever you want on them. I say me a Christian, today Christian, we some bosom, no men corner. No, you just have to unim alcohol no na unim. Maybe go India no na minim sa alcohol. Majority of them are Hindus, almost some bosom. So let me cite myself. This is what I'm going there to do. When America me psyche myself and me call. Now if there's anything I know that me follow. I didn't I'll follow. Following their steps. What do you mean can say? Because almost so or more call left, now so person call right. You just follow them. But in you know what you want. Is you are there for education, not for any other thing. You are there for education, not any other thing. The life is still on, and I think we will end it here very soon. We'll be bringing you a lot of great analysis like this. Thanks for joining. Share this with some family and friends. I love you all. Charlie, my brother could be in India, Baba, Larangabad. I've seen that message on my laptop now. Okay. Richmond, Rich, he's still in India, that guy, yeah. So Charlie, that's it. We just respect each other near Queen. And to be a fine Ghana, we just have to project ourselves say development growth and not this share this with some family and friends. When join it, join it. Subscribe, join us every time, every day. We'll be bringing you this live always. Thank you.